couldn't be more thrilled to spend Sunday afternoon with you all doing this. Yes. And so a little bit about me. I am a published author of 3 books as well. Woo!
Just slide that in there.
Thank you. And I also own a business called Flights and Stilettos. Ooh. And it's all about travel style, putting your best self forward when you're traveling. And the one really odd thing about what I do is I design beach towels. You will probably not run into another black woman that designs beach towels. So that's one of the fun things that I do. In addition to that, I have also recently launched a magazine also called Flights and Stilettos. But more importantly, the reason why I'm here is to support my long-term friend, Angelia Robinson. And so when I was reading her book over the last couple of weeks, I was looking at the book and I'm like, okay, between what chapters in this book did our lives start intersecting? And I would like to say that we probably met between chapter 14 and 16. Wow. So Angelia and I met, I was about 12, there's an age difference, I'm not going to say who's the oldest. There's a little bit of an age difference between Angelia and I, and Angie, I'm going to call you Angie.
Yes.
So we went to church, we went to the same church together. And so true to what Angie said in her book, she was, the outgoing, the one with all the good outfits, clothes, fast lane, right? So at the time, I just kind of looked up to Angie. And then over time, our life experiences started to catch up with each other. So then I became that person that started being in the fast lane and the good hairdos and clothes and all that stuff. So then Angie and I started to gel even more, even though we knew each other as kids in the church. But now we had a little bit more in common, and we started to build a friendship. And so we started to hang out and do all of these things, and then life happens, and Angela went her way, I went mine. But over the years, we have always remained very good friends. And the thing about it is, Angelia, we're this weird combination of sister-cousin good friends, because Angela's sister, Katisha, is actually my blood cousin, right? So it's the most bizarre thing, and we just found this out within the last couple of years. And so, Angela, I just want to say that I love you, and I have always admired you. You are this incredible force. You have always been this strong, assertive go-getter, and you had this magnetic energy. And so it's not surprising to me that you have built a team, a multi-million-dollar team, in your other line of business. And so it is no surprise to me that you are where you are, despite what you have experienced. And when I read this book, I had to compose myself because I just was not ready. I understood that it was an autobiography. I just wasn't ready. And I did not realize how much I did not know about you until I read your book. However, I knew that I knew you. I just didn't know what you were experiencing because you did so well and despite what you have experienced. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Angelia is a force to be reckoned with. I know that you're going to go far. Don't forget about me.
No.
Okay. And so I love you and thank you so much for having me to be a part of something that is so monumental, your movement, and just part of your day to day. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, I should have went first. She got all emotional and stuff. So I don't even know. I hate this question. Hey, can I say that out loud? I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. I'm sorry. Cut that part out. I was going to talk. I know you. Can somebody go live? Look. Y'all to go live, queen. Somebody go live on my page. The reason behind this table, y'all get my stomach to these pictures. You have this other thing, so you hide yours. This blue is not being happy with these grits right now. So I'm T. Pearson, the E and I silent. So it's T-E-I, the E and I silent. My mom and my parents was drug addicts, so I suffer from a condition called CBT. That's crack baby tendencies. I ain't gonna disrespect my parents, but I'm an 80s baby, so you know we got a little leftover in our system. So my ADHD is kind of bad. I say all to say my ADHD is bad, and I sweat a lot, and I blame my parents for that too. So I am a co-host, as I said, for Candy Comments with T and Kia. I am founder of the T. Pearson Experience, as well as Love Advocates LLC, where I've been doing social service work for about 20 years, primarily working with victims of sexual assault, as well as victims that have been sex trafficked. Those are my specialties, as well as DV. Let's see, I'm also VP for Coco Life Black. And so what that is a maternal group of women that look like me, and it's created by women that look like me. Me, my cousin, and 2 other young women started this last July. And we're building and cultivating a community of brown and black women, because we realize that we are at the greatest disparity when it comes to deaths and comes with issues related to maternal health. And so we support women bump and beyond, and through pregnancy, postpartum, as well as compassion. And I'm over the compassion department because unfortunately I've had 7 miscarriages, so that made my number higher, so I got to be in charge of that department. And so a lot of work I do is about loss as well. But I'm also a survivor, which is where we kind of linked when we were having conversation through Instagram, and I've been kind of very vocal with, once you kind of get on my page, about my healing journey that I've been doing, and finding out who I am, because I started being molested at 4. And so by the time 4 to 7, then gang rape, and date rape, and then pregnancy, and STDs, and all of these other things that happened throughout my life, I still realized that I was born to suffer so that I can serve. And so because of that, and because of her being born to suffer to serve, and you being born to suffer to serve, we all have been suffered to serve in some dynamic, and that makes us all connected. And so because we're connected, strong has to be a mindset, but resiliency is a lifestyle. So that's why I'm here to help support this bracelet and this movement, because she's talking about stuff in this book that a lot of survivors don't talk about. And I'm the queen of shaking shit up, and so when I read the book, I'm like, she's shaking shit up. So it made me definitely energized to come here and be able to share this experience with you, and so I'm honored for the opportunity. Oh, and I'm going to Dallas next week. I'm doing the same thing with her next week in Dallas. So if anybody want to donate to my body,